I need a red bucket right there.
Excuse me.
Don't, gently, it's eggs. So those that are here for the first time, I'm Bekka Laurent, and I'm here to empower you with knowledge of a natural health lifestyle. And that can include a little bit of homesteading, because of course I've been a homesteader for 15 years as well. Today, we're going to open up a bucket that's been closed for about 2 years, and it's got eggs in it. I did some water glassing almost 2 years ago, and if you want to catch that video, check out the card, and you can check out the beginning of this experiment. But you know, this has been a long experiment in the making, and part of it had to do with, I wanted to see how long I could push this, and then part of it I actually forgot that it was in the closet. So we're going to open it up today. So I don't know whether to be scared or excited, but this has been closed forever and ever, like almost. So let's open it up and see what we got. A future Bekka here. I ran into a dilemma when I was editing this video. I had said that I would put a card up for when I started the water glassing eggs, and I realized that at some point I must have deleted the video. I don't know why, but I did find it and I re-uploaded it. Now, mind you, this video was done in the summer of 2020. We're now in the spring of 2022, so we're almost at 2 years on starting this water glassing experiment, and unfortunately, other than taking my word for it and seeing the differences in me now and me then, that's the only thing that you could rely on in my word. So whatever. But anyway, I wanted to give a little explanation. That's what's going on. Here's the infamous bucket. It's almost like opening up one of those treasure boxes that have been hidden in obscure places for years and years and years, you know, like 100 years, and what did they put in there? That's almost how this feels. That actually didn't look too bad. I've got some that have split. Like it looks like it's cracked. Here's another one. And it's almost like the crack that it does when, you know, when you cook it, like hard-boiled eggs. The shell seems fine except for that crack in it. The others seem fine. And what you're seeing here is the remnant of the powder that I put in there. So what am I going to do with these eggs? Well, I'm going to cook these eggs up for the dogs. So I have my big pot up here, and I'm going to just scramble them. But I wanted to open this up and see what the experiment looked like and see if it's a viable option for, say, spring. We're going to up our chicken production again, and of course we'll have eggs, and I want to be able to do this again if it works. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to crack open the cracked eggs. I don't know if you can see the crack on this one. It's right there. And then here's another one. I'm going to open these up first and see how they do. So it does actually look, it looks like an old egg. You know, like the eggs that you get from the grocery store, that they're old and doesn't hold together very well. So it does look like an old egg, but it smells fine. It doesn't smell rotten or anything. Let's open up this other cracked egg. So same thing, an old runny egg. No smell. All right, let's find one that isn't cracked. But it looks like this one is an okay egg. It doesn't look like any cracks. So let's open up that and see what it looks like. Again, just a runny egg. Let's do another one. Now that I've emptied the bowl, let's do another one. Yep, they just look like old runny eggs. No bad smell, nothing. So I'm going to crack about half of these and put them in the big pot and cook them up for the dogs. And I'll bring you back at the end of the cooking them to just kind of give a final review of water glassing eggs. There we go, my eggs are finishing up. They're looking just like eggs. They're cooking just like regular eggs. Well, these are regular eggs, but they're cooking like fresh eggs, or at least semi-fresh eggs. They smell okay. So as this finishes cooking, what is my thought about water glassing? Yes, water glassing would be a viable option to store your eggs season to season. I don't think it would be as good of an idea to store your eggs for a year and a half like I have. They just seem to be at the end of their shelf life. Now, in an emergency situation, of course, I do think these are edible eggs. I'm just giving them to the dogs because it's time for me to cook dog food. I'm getting ready for a vacation and cooking some for while they're on vacation, or while we're on vacation, they can still eat. So that's why I went ahead and cooked them all up. Now, if you are interested in what water glassing is and how it's done and all of that, I did do a video on that when I started this. And that was about a year and a half ago. I'll leave a link or card up at the top for you to go check that out. It gives more details on what water glassing is, what you need, what my opinions are at the time. But this, I'm going to continue to do this in the spring when the chickens start producing a lot more eggs. I will save what we don't eat for the winter time. And, you know, for us, what we're saving it for is for dog food. But that's okay. You know, dog food is human food, and human food is dog food, and, you know, so on and so forth, at least in our house. So I need to get this finished. I give this a thumbs up on water glassing. Let me know in the comment section if you've ever water glassed before and what your outcome of your experiment was. I would love to find out. I will talk. But with that said, I will talk with you soon, and until then, get healthy, be happy, and herbal on. Bye.